Good afternoon. My name is Yaneli Soriano. I'm currently a senior, and this is my second year of HOSA.
My name is Crystal, and I'm a sophomore, and this is my second year of HOSA.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Weston Wynn. I'm a ninth grader, and this is going to be my first year in HOSA.
Hello, my name is Natasha. I'm a junior, and this is my third year in HOSA.
Hello, my name is Natalie. I am a junior here, and this is my first year in HOSA.
Today we're going to present negative ways of coping.
So, to start off as an introduction, can anybody tell me what is negative coping without looking or reading at the board? Okay, so what is negative coping? Negative coping is when people cope to stress, frustration, or anger negatively. This would include excessive phone usage, sleeping late, isolating themselves, and that would also include not eating healthy. But you can adapt to these negative ways of coping by getting to a hobby that you like, stop isolating yourselves, and to actually tap and connect with others. You can sleep earlier to improve brain function.
Coping is still a way of coping where people are dealing with their stress. Now, what are the possible motives that cause people to take on these actions? The first one is peer pressure. You can see your friends taking on actions such as violence to deal with their stress, and you may want to fit in, and it may seem cool to you, so you may lump in and take on these actions as well. The next one is reoccurring issues. People tend to go back to their old habits when they have to face and deal with the same things over and over again. Addiction. Addiction can play a large role in negative coping because it's when people typically feel like they're when they feel most comfortable.
Who do we know struggle with their coping mechanisms? Listed here are 4 stars that we know that struggle with coping mechanisms. The common one between them all is drug usage. Robert Downey Jr. and his drug of choice was marijuana, cocaine, and heroin. Amy Winehouse, drug choice, was heroin, crack cocaine, cannabis, and alcohol. Macaulay Culkin and his drug of choice was marijuana, Xanax, and unprescribed medication. And finally, Justin Bieber with the drug choice of Xanax.
What effect does negative coping has as of now? As of now, this generation, Generation Z, are more prone to using vapes, isolating themselves, excessive phone usage, sleeping late, and yelling or being frustrated and expressing it to when they are stressed. These types of negative copings may relieve stress in the short run, but in the long run, it will cause severe impact onto your body, mentality, and your health.
Long-term effects. Negative coping mechanisms are ways people try to deal with stress or emotions that may feel hopeful in the moment but are harmful over time, and which leads to long-lasting consequences such as diabetes or heart disease, worsened mental health disorders like depression or anxiety, and the development of an addiction. These behaviors often result in strained relationships, isolation, financial distress, and the reduced ability to handle future stress. Although it may seem like you found a solution at the moment, it often creates long-term emotional, physical, and social challenges. In order to combat these issues, what can our schools and government do? For instance, schools can help by prioritizing mental health education by teaching students healthy coping skills, emotional regulation, and stress management in order to prevent negative habits from forming. Schools can also help by increasing access to counselors, social workers, and mental health resources, making it easier for students to ask for help to ensure that students feel safe, heard, and supported. Additionally, governments can also can help support these efforts by increasing funding for mental health services in schools and communities. This funding can help expand counseling programs, crisis intervention services, and early prevention initiatives. Overall, investing in accessible healthcare services can help individuals receive early support before negative coping becomes a long-term issue.
When we talk about negative coping, the first thing we have to do is actually recognize it in ourselves. A lot of the times, people don't even realize they're coping in negative ways because it seems so normal and provides a sense of temporary relief. Behaviors like overeating, indulging in substances like alcohol, often seem helpful in the moment, but in the long run, they usually make stress worse. After recognizing this, the next step is finding healthier ways to cope. This can be talking to someone you trust, a friend, a family member, a teacher, or counselor. Many fail to realize that even a small conversation can alleviate stress and remove a burden off your shoulders. Physical activity like walking and stretching can calm your mind, while easy tasks like getting enough sleep and listening to music can help as well. But even when we know better, it's not always easy to change. Stigma around mental health, limited access to resources, and social media often romanticize unhealthy coping. For this, the only thing we can really do is to change our outlook on the whole situation. Stress will always exist, but it doesn't have to control us. And asking for help doesn't make you weak. Everyone deserves support. And finally, for anyone who is in here silently struggling, please know that there's always a way out. Lastly, we will, as a group, meditate to show a positive way to cope. I'm asking that everyone have their feet flat on the floor, palms flat on the table, close your eyes and focus on breathing. Please close your eyes and just try to relax.